The worldwide spread of the coronavirus disease is the source of the stress and anxiety of many people, especially as teachers in the 21st century. However, we Australian teachers has the spirit of resiliency in every adversity of life. Today, as we strengthen of being resilient, Today, as we strengthen our being resilient, let us join into this webinar, Resiliency in the New Normal, Striking a Balance on Our Mental Health. To our highly respected and determined principal, Dr. Marivic B. Francisco, to our ever hardworking department heads, to our distinguished speaker for this afternoon, to our very dedicated faculty president, Madam Marilu Grajeda, my fellow teachers, ICT teams, and non-teaching staff, a pleasant afternoon. Thank you all for finding time and for visiting today's webinar. I am Marcelo Manadung Jr. from API Department and your moderator for this event. A few reminders before we start. To keep the quality of the sound functional, make sure that your audio or camera is turned off and turn it on if required by the host. And also, no recording or screenshot of the entire talk of our speakers. You're advised to take down notes. Observe mutual respect with our co-participants. If you have questions, please type them into the chat box and we'll bring them after the presentation. And last, let us all learn and have fun listening to our speakers. To get the ball rolling, let us have a nationalistic song to be followed by an opening prayer to be given by our very own Ma'am Gina Regala, Department Head of Science. Ma'am? At this juncture, it's my honor to call my co-department for an icebreaker. At this juncture, let's have an icebreaker. Okay, tinatawagan ko ang aking mga kasamahan sa MAPE. Okay, para sa an icebreaker. Okay, at this juncture, tinatawagan ko ang aking mga kasamahan sa MAPE department to give an icebreaker. Ladies and gentlemen, you can open your camera. At this juncture, let's have an icebreaker to be given by MAPE Department. Okay, tinatawagan ko ang aking mga kasamahan sa MAPE Department to open their camera. And of course, yung kasamahan ko dito, of course, lahat. At this juncture, let's have an icebreaker to be given by the MAPE Department. Tinatawagan ko ang aking mga kasamahan sa MAPE to open the camera. And of course, sa lahat ng mga teachers, open your camera. So that, we'll dance. We'll dance. Okay. At this juncture, let's have an icebreaker to be given by the MAPE Department. Okay, tinatawagan ko ang aking mga kasamaan sa MAPE to open their camera. Okay, yes. At this juncture, let's have an icebreaker. What a fresh start. What a fresh start with this event. At this time, let's have an icebreaker to be given by the MAPE Department. Of course, kasama ko dyan. Ay tinatawagan ko ang aking mga kasama sa MAPE to open their camera. Of course, para sa good vibes. Okay, 5, 6, to the left, to the left. Okay, di ba? Energetic naman dyan. Go! Energize pa kayo doon? Napagod ba kayo? Okay. At this time, I'm super excited to have one of the remarkable. At this time, I'm super excited to have one of the remarkable, a woman of substance, and an amazing visionary. Ladies and gentlemen, our very own Principal Dr. Marivic B. Francisco for an welcome message. Let's give a virtual applause. Thank you very much, ma'am, for a heartwarming message. For that very heartwarming message. Okay, at this moment, let's have one of the best. Moving on. At this time, let's welcome At this moment, let's welcome one of the best. At this time, let's welcome. Thank you very much, ma'am, for that very heartwarming message. This time, in this webinar, um, here in this webinar, no judgment, no repercussions, only unconditional love. Let's welcome one of the, what I'm talking with, let's welcome one of the best of his generation, an expert in his field and knowledgeable enough. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, Sir Jake R. Bunyal, Program Officer of Lingap Diwa. Let's give him a virtual applause. At this moment, here in this webinar, no judgment, no repercussions. Thank you very much, ma'am, for that very heartwarming um, message. At this time, here in this webinar, no judgment, no repercussions, only unconditional love. What I'm talking with? Let's welcome one of the best in his generation, an expert in his field and knowledgeable enough, an expert in his field. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, Sir Jake R. Buniao, Program Officer of Lingap Diwa. Let's give a virtual applause. Thank you very much, sir, for bringing and giving us more learnings and coping up with our stress. Moving on to our next speaker, I'm super excited. Moving on to our next speaker, I'm proud to have one of the outstanding visionary, an expert in her field, a phenomenal woman, a frontline worker,